I've been working with Steve. I met Steve a year ago, okay? Steve has an amazing company called Bash. But before Steve comes on, I'm going to introduce you to the MC that's actually going to introduce people. And that gentleman is David Welzer.
All right. Well, I'm going to be quick because it sounds like a bunch of fun stuff upstairs and all those things, right? So,
I'm going to go hide.
as was already said, you're going to see some amazing stuff that's literally going to be changing the world. I've already said it happened in this community. So get ready, learn some stuff, get stoked about a business that's changing the world. And then, like was already said, when you want to know how much you're going to get this guy to get that going, talk to him. So let's get it going. You ready?
Awesome. Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening to me pitch Bash to tonight. So first, I have a question. Who here has ever thrown an event? Yeah, there you go. Like the hand. Thank you.
I've done one or
Who
two.
here has stressed out about that event? Yep.
Everybody.
Yep. Right. Bash is created to help de-stress you when you're in that critical moment of I gotta get everything together. I'm like 3 days out from my event, and I have no idea where I'm gonna find vendors, sponsors, food, drinks, all that
Who's the
stuff.
next? Text
And
him.
we're gonna help you do that. And so the nice thing about Bash is that you take everything that is spread out across 10 or 15 different apps. We take it and we put it in one. The way we do that is that we have your bashes that you create, and then you have a social media platform just for events within the app. You also have a place where you can find services for your event in the app. And so, how many of you wish you could put your service, whether it's a vendor and you're selling some product, or whether you're a sponsor, you're trying to get some advertising, how would you like to put your name on this platform? And then some host who's trying to throw an event like this can just look you up, request for
What's
you
their biz again?
to be a sponsor at his event
Yep.
or event.
REIP?
Do the search.
Oh, okay.
It's all taken care of for
The
you.
digital.
That's the power of Bash.
I don't know.
All right, so
We're 30.
50% of people struggling with loneliness. This is something that is an epidemic, actually certified an epidemic in our country. And so you think about that. Look to your left, look to your right. 1 in 2 people struggling with loneliness. We're all here tonight. We think, oh yeah, we're having a great time. We're not lonely. 50% of Americans. Okay. So what we're trying to do is bring people together and help people feel more connected, feel like they're part of a community, and feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves. How do we do that? Well, currently there's Eventbrite. You know, a lot of people use Eventbrite to host their events, find out about events. But Eventbrite's stock price isn't doing very well. You might wonder what's going on with Eventbrite. I'll tell you what, over 70% of their events are free events. That doesn't bode well for their business. So we have a different way of doing things. If you want to be on our platform for free and you want to host an event, you have to have a $5 minimum cover charge for your event. And you also have to have 10 people that you have invited and have RSVP'd as going before your event even shows publicly on the platform. This also means your guests are paying transaction fees, and this is what supports our business model. Beyond that, let's say you don't want to have an event that you're charging for because you like your people, you're not going to charge, your friends. You can subscribe to our premium level, and with that, it's a monthly subscription or annual subscription. Save some save some dough, and that means no fees for your guests. That means no $5 minimum, no 10-person threshold, and you're going to get advanced analytics. And all that is going to help you and your business thrive. Finally, we have the VIP, invite-only portion of Bash. You can only get that access through my invitation. And that's how we're going to do it. So that's $1,000 a month, $10,000 a year. Let me know if you're interested.
Yeah.
Also, we are looking at a projection of break-even. Thanks, Aaron. We have a break-even at 6 months with end-of-year revenue at $480K this year. So where is the app at right now? Well, we've been in stealth mode, beta, building it behind the scenes for the past 2.5 months. We actually had an MVP out previously that took a year to build, and we got 5,000 users on that platform, and decided, we gotta fix some things. And now we have this better, new and improved version that we're gonna launch a beta. We're actually gonna have a beta launch party. Sorry guys, March 15th in Salt Lake City, Utah, at Cucina Toscana. It's a beautiful venue, beautiful restaurant, and highly recommend you come. If you want an invite, it's an 11-11 party, so you can either get invited by someone that's already invited, and their top 11 people you're getting selected, or you can come to me directly, and I'll make sure you get in. So what about the market opportunity? As investors, I'm sure you probably have an idea of the event market, but I'll just give you some numbers. So right now, they're saying it's a $10 billion market, the event management software market. By 2030, this should be $30 billion. And so I imagine that that's actually going to expand beyond 30 billion, just because of the problem that we see with loneliness, just how impactful it is. So who are my main competitors? Like I mentioned, Eventbrite. There's Airbnb Experiences, kind of, Hobnob, Ticketmaster, kind of, and Luma. But again, Luma doesn't, and Hobnob actually don't let you browse events. So we're in kind of a special space. All right, who am I focusing on? College students, obviously. We're focusing on the clubs in colleges, fraternities, event organizers. We're also focusing on professionals, business professionals. Let's say you just graduated college, you just got your degree and you're like, where do I go? What do I do next? Well, you can go on Bash, you can find an event, hopefully that's relevant to your major, and then you can go find people that are working in your area of expertise, and maybe you'll get a job just like that. Who here has been to an event where they've met somebody that's changed their life? Woo! Okay. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! This guy actually met. I met him at a house party. Believe it or not, that's the power.
Tell a story about that.
Yeah?
I can tell a story about that.
Go ahead.
Do you mind?
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Excuse me, brother. Excuse me.
All right.
What we do by creating connection will change people's lives, and it's changed my life. There's a gentleman in this room that I met, and I'll get kind of emotional about this, because I met him, and at the time, I was in a place, I don't know if you guys have been in this place, where you weren't sure if you could make an investment that you needed, that you knew you needed to make, right? And you just trust God and say, okay, I'm going to do this because I believe that God's asking me to do this. Anybody in the room? Yeah. So I did that.
Yes.
I was just moved to Utah, and I'm an East Coast boy, so that was an interesting situation. You can imagine. But Utah's awesome, and it's got an amazing ecosystem. So if you guys want to do some significant things, check out Utah. I'm just going to tell you. But at the time, I came from New York, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Honestly, I was like, okay, hey honey, I'm going to put this on our credit card. I'm going to go up to this event up in Park City. I'm going to put $300 on my credit card, and I'm going to spend 2 days with some people and connect with people. Right? It's a true story, right?
True story.
And so I had no idea what was going to come out of that. I met some amazing people, some that are in this room, but no more than Tim Gibson. And Tim's probably running away hiding at this point. But Tim's become a brother, a friend. I've done millions of dollars in business, and I intend on doing billions, if not trillions of dollars in business as we build a magnesium company where we're taking magnesium out of the Great Salt Lake and we're putting it into products. We're using it as an asset. We're doing all sorts of exciting things. In agriculture, we're regenerating the ground, the dirt, right? Because we're all walking around magnesium deficient here. Unless you're taking a magnesium supplement, you're walking around magnesium deficient because we are not getting what we need, okay? So this guy, this one instance, this one time, He has changed, to my understanding, hundreds of people's lives since I've met him, okay? Because he's willing to listen to people. He's willing to believe in them. He's willing to meet them in a place like this and do something for them.
It's all possible because of events.
Right? If I didn't go to that event, if I didn't take the time to make that investment, utilizing a software, like that, right? I wouldn't be where I am today, and I am exactly where I need to be, and you guys are too. And I'm here to help and bless you and serve you any way possible. Okay? So thank you.
Thank you. Everybody get it up. Mike, thank you.
All right.
All right, so almost done here. I'll just wrap it up. So organizations and businesses are also a big target of mine. For instance, the director of community inclusion or social impact, we are looking to those people because we do want to give back to the community and we do want to support these people who are the most needing it. All right, so like I said, we got 5,000 users with our MVP. Another really, I think, probably one of the best things about the business so far is that we have a fully registered trademark for the name Bash. So it took 3.5 years.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
That's awesome.
And our team consists of me, my lovely wife, Nana, over there. Wait. Just had a baby tonight. So big shout out to her. Aaron Peterson right here. Raise your hand, please, everybody. And we just brought someone on who is really inspiring. Her name is Crystal Bayat. She's the first woman to protest the Taliban in Afghanistan. And she was actually brought to Utah by our Attorney General, Sean Reyes. And she's been fighting this fight for a long time now. And she brings women from Afghanistan to Utah. And helps them just get rehabilitated. Oh, sorry. Hello? I'll just speak louder. So.
I'll mention real quick because he brings it up.
Yeah.
When you build a board of advisory as a business, it's so important to put the right people that are reciprocal on that board. Crystal Bayat was on the plane that came out of Afghanistan. Literally. I don't drive, and she was my Lyft driver. Literally, I got picked up from the airport. She's my Lyft driver, and I literally said, "Where are you from?" And she said, "Iraq or Afghanistan." She says, "I'm from Afghanistan." And I said, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And she felt like she could tell me her story. It was magical. Lyft is the only company in America. Lyft is the only company in America that allows for our refugees without a green card to make money, even though we pulled them out of those countries here, right? This guy built Bash to be a world organization from where his wife is from where Crystal Bayat is from, and it's a world organization, a movement. Now I'm going to tell you really quick, not to steal his mic, and then he's about done, okay? The reason I got with this app is one reason. I am really effing busy. And what his app will do in the second phase is it'll literally go in and it'll text me, "Aaron, you put when you signed up for this event that it required an insurance agent, and it's 2 weeks before your event. You haven't got one yet." It'll text me that.
That's awesome.
It'll text me that there's not a bartender yet. It'll text me whatever it is, and it'll keep pinging me every day, not because it's annoying, but it's because I got a lot on my plate, and I turn off the blue dots on my text messages by the time I do things. Does that make sense? So when I saw this kid and I saw what he was doing, he can make my life easier and everybody else's to bring people together by reminding me of the blue dot every single effing day so that when we show up to these magical events, they are fire, okay? Literally, it's his first pitch. He spent all week putting together these slides, and it doesn't work. Okay? What
happened?
That's a magic of events. He's still here pulling it off, making it happen. Woo! Worth it, okay? Worth it.
Yes.
Amazing. I enjoyed being on your team, man. I'll give you back the mic to close up here, and we'll go on to the next one.
Awesome. Thank you, Aaron. You're awesome. All right, just the last slide I have is the investment. So I'm asking for $250,000 to give us some runway and to get us to where we can be profitable. Like I mentioned, we have our projections. Happy to go over those with you. And don't be afraid to walk up to me and introduce yourself. Thanks, everybody. I'm Steve Goodrick. Go back.